Hi friends, I would like to tell you about a trip to Whangarei. It was very relaxing and enjoyable when compared to the South Island trip that was very hectic. And we decided to visit the clock museum at Whangarei. That is known as Claphams National Clock Museum. On fee was only $10. It was very cheap, so we straight away booked and went into the clock museum and saw different types of clocks, timepieces, wristwatches, many things. Yeah, grandfathers, grandmothers, granddaughters clock. The museum is named after Archibald Clapham, a resident of Whangarei, who was basically an engineer, but he had this great passion to collect clocks of different types and even work on them. So he had around 400 different types of clocks, and he would invite people to his home to view them. But at 1963, after his death, these pieces of clocks were donated to the Whangarei District Council, who later opened this museum after his name. And we enjoyed the rolling ball clock. Yeah. This area is actually a tourist attraction spot, and therefore you shouldn't miss it. This rolling ball clock, it works. So they have set it from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And so it works for 12 hours, and 12 hours it is rusting. When I saw this clock, and this portion from the Bible clicked, which is from Daniel 9 chapter, and it talks about the 70 weeks of years. So Daniel, he was praying after, and he got to know that we're coming to the end of Babylonian captivity. He was reading the book of Jeremiah when he realized that the desolation of Jerusalem would last for 70 years. And then then while he was praying for his people and his city, Gabriel, the angel, comes and speaks to him about this prophetic clock, which is Daniel's 70 weeks. So, what does it mean? I won't go into much detail, just a quick go through of the 70 weeks. 70 week was divided into three breakdowns, or 7 weeks, then 62 weeks, and the last 1 week. So 7 weeks means 49 years. 62 weeks is equal to 434 years, and the last 1 week is 7 year period. So 7 weeks and 62 weeks were completed by the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, and the later 7 weeks is still remaining. And once Jesus Christ was crucified, since then the clock stopped ticking, and it became the church age, or it's known as the grace period. So as soon as the rapture takes place, again, the messianic clock will start clicking, and there you have 7 year period, and that's known as the tribulation period. So the tribulation period is again divided into 3.5 years and 3.5 years. So during this 3.5 years, the Antichrist will make a covenant with the people, but then he will break the covenant. So that's the most severe tribulation would be in the next 3.5 years. So what's happening now? From the time Jesus has been crucified until now, it's the period when the Gentiles are being converted, or it's known as a grace period. And that's how I was a Gentile, but I got to know the saving power of Jesus Christ. So I would request you that you take this opportunity to know more of Christ and get into the saving power of Jesus Christ, so that you can be with Jesus. Before the last 1 week, the rapture of the church will happen. So let us get ourselves prepared, and may God bless you. Hello, friends. We are in front of the National Clock Museum, and we'll just go inside and see what we can buy from there. This is very interesting. It talks about the grandfather clock, grandmother, and the granddaughter. They have their own specification. The grandfather's is the tallest, and the granddaughter is only at 3 feet. Oh.
Not quite finished yet.
Oh, look, it's climbing up.
Yes.
Oh, that is cute.
So nice.
Yeah, so nice.
All right. Yeah, it's ready.
No, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, yes. Here you can see the hours, the minutes, and seconds as well. It's a mechanism how the clock works. There's a balls that is traveling across, and they come and rest in these little minutes and hours and seconds slots. And then as it rests, the clock will chime. Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very interesting as well. I cannot capture all of them, but the figure of a man who's pedaling. And then according to the pedal, the balls keep rotating, and it goes to different areas and comes and falls into their own slots. Whenever you visit Whangarei, go and check on this area. There's quite a lot of different watches that you can see in the watch museum, and this rolling clock is another interesting piece that you can keep hours watching on it. Okay, take care.